After like a few minutes of talking, he goes, "Are you okay?" And I was like, "We're gonna have a baby." Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is my 14-week bump date. I just got back from the gym and I haven't had a shower yet, so that is why I look like this. Talia is down for a nap. She has been sleeping for about 40 minutes already, so hopefully I can get this bump date done before she wakes up. I'm 14 weeks and 3 days pregnant today, so I am a couple of days late recording this bump date. Baby is the size of a pear this week. I cannot believe how big baby is getting. Symptoms for this week. Sciatic back pain is definitely something that is happening a little bit more frequently, and obviously it's just going to get worse as the pregnancy progresses. So that's something that I've been dealing with mostly when I do laundry, actually, now that I think about it, because I'm like bending over into the machine a lot and I'm getting like the sharp pains in my back. So that's definitely a symptom that I'm going to be having. I'm still getting these horrible frequent thrush infections and I'm so incredibly over it. I know it's something that you can get more commonly in pregnancy, and I do remember getting it with Talia, but it's worse this time around. Like, I feel like I haven't got a break. I feel like I've had it the entire pregnancy, and you can't take the oral pills to get rid of it. You have to just kind of use the creams, and they don't really do a whole lot. So I probably should have said TMI before I mentioned that. It's a pregnancy update, it's all TMI. So yeah, that's definitely happening. So there's like extra fluids and stuff, and it's gross. Pregnancy is gross, guys. Another thing that I've had this week is like a sniffly nose. I don't know if that's pregnancy related. It's probably not. I think I got a little bit sick last week and Talia got sick as well. But the sniffly nose, the runny, stuffy, sniffly nose has stuck around, and it's overstayed its welcome. I'm still getting extremely out of breath. I don't know whether that's because I'm unfit or because I'm pregnant. I have had a huge bump this whole pregnancy, as you guys know. So it probably has a lot to do with that. I've just started going back to gym again because I outgrew my gym clothes. I couldn't fit into my gym clothes anymore, so I had to go buy some maternity gym clothes, which you'll get to see in all its glory in a minute when I show you my bump shot. So out of breath is another symptom. Another symptom that I had last week too, and it stuck around, I was hoping it would go away, is like the excessive smelly BO. So gross. I'm basically just this giant whale of a person walking around just excreting disgusting bodily fluids. So welcome to pregnancy. Fun. I feel sorry for everyone around me, but what can you do? Another symptom that has stuck around and is getting worse is like sore girls. Especially my nipples, they are so sore, like don't touch them. They look like more fun because they're bigger now, or they actually exist now, but they are kind of a no-go zone at the moment. I've also been getting really dry lips, and I think that's due to the weather, but I do remember mentioning it when I was pregnant with Talia in the very early days. That was like one of my early pregnancy symptoms, was that I had dry lips, and I put it down to the weather then too. So I think when you're pregnant, you need to drink more water to kind of keep up with the extra fluids that your body needs, and I'm not doing that as much as I should. I'm gonna work on it, but I'm not doing that right now. So I think that's contributing to the like sore, dry lips, on top of the fact that I'm pregnant and the weather's crap. One of the pregnancy symptoms I've noticed actually that has subsided a little bit, I probably shouldn't say this because now it's gonna come back, is the pregnancy insomnia. I remember it just starting with Talia and never stopping until she was born. I'm thankful that that's kind of eased up a little bit. I am definitely expecting it to come back at some point because pregnancy insomnia is just like, I feel like it's unavoidable when you're pregnant. But for the last couple of weeks, I've actually slept pretty well. But I do have crazy pregnancy dreams still, which is fine. Like, I'd prefer crazy dreams over insomnia. But sometimes I just wake up from my dreams and I'm like, what was that about? They're my main symptoms for this week. Let's jump into some stuff that's happened this week. Number one, we had a doctor's appointment, and that appointment was basically to refer us onto the next level of pregnancy, because I am now in my second trimester. I'm officially in my second trimester regardless of where you look on the internet. So now I've been referred to the hospital and the midwives. So we have to book an appointment with them soon. They'll contact us soon, or I'll probably have to contact them and book an appointment to go speak to the midwives and have a look around the hospital and ask any questions that we have in relation to the birth. And I'm so excited that this is happening and I get to take Luke along the ride with me, and he's actually interested in doing it. Like, he's excited to come to the hospital and have a look around too, which is just so nice to have such a supportive partner by my side who's just like into it and is like, yes, let's do this. So yes, we got referred on to some midwives, which we're going to book in to see soon. Another thing that happened was, like, I know I'm pregnant. I know I'm 14 weeks along now. You'd think that I would have wrapped my head around it at this point. But the other day we were in baby bunting, Luke and I were in baby bunting, and he was showing me this bassinet that he loves, and it's the one he wants to get, and I love it too. I do love it too. The color and like everything's perfect about it. It like folds down the side. I'll show you guys when we buy it. But the point of the story is we were in baby bunting and he was showing it to me and showing me how it works and like the features it has and what it can do, and like if baby has reflux you can tilt it this way. And I was just watching him like explaining all this stuff, and it hit me that we're pregnant and going to have a baby. Like, I know that I'm pregnant, I know, but the first trimester is so scary, and I just try not to think about the pregnancy too much, otherwise I stress out a little bit, because the first trimester is just like, it's scary, especially when you've had previous miscarriages. It just hit me in the store that, oh my goodness, like, I am 14 weeks pregnant. We are looking at bassinets and like all of this baby stuff, and we're gonna have a baby. And I just sat there staring at him like, while he was talking about the bassinet and explaining everything, after like a few minutes of talking, he goes, are you okay? And I was like, we're gonna have a baby. And he was like, you're only just realizing this? Well, I know I'm pregnant, I know we're having a baby, but it's just like, I knew there would be a moment in the pregnancy where it would like hit me, and that was it. In baby bunting, when we were looking at bassinets, I'm so incredibly excited and thankful. I just can't put into words how blessed I feel having this amazing partner by my side during this experience. And going a little bit off track, but now talking about the birth, is I'm not scared this time around. I know that it's probably because I've been through birth before and I know exactly what I'm in for. And first time mothers are scared, obviously, because you literally have no idea what you're in for and you don't know what it feels like. I am not scared this time around. Well, yeah, I might get scared later on, but as of now, I'm not scared at all about the birth, because I have Luke and I didn't have Luke last time. And he's just the most amazing, supportive life partner that I have, or that I've ever had. And he supports me in every aspect of my life, not just the pregnancy, but he's just so supportive. So when it comes to looking about the birth and tackling it in my mind, I'm not concerned about it at all, because I know that I'll have him by my side and in my corner, and I'm not scared about the birth, which is just such a nice change from when I was pregnant with Talia, because I was petrified of that birth. Something else this week is I've been thinking more about the birth and what my birth plan is going to be, and I speak about this a little bit more in the pregnancy Q&A video that I did whenever that video went up, because this video is not going up yet because you guys don't know the gender of my baby. Birth plan wise, I want to go in with basically no birth plan, because you can't, birth is just going to go the way it's going to go, and you don't want to set yourself up for disappointment if you say I definitely want a natural birth with no drugs, or you could end up with a cesarean, an emergency cesarean. There's nothing you can do about it. And having a birth plan in place just to me feels like I'm setting myself up for disappointment. I went into Talia's birth with literally no birth plan, didn't have a single lick of a birth plan, but this time around, now that I know a little bit more about birth, something I definitely want to work on a little bit more in this labor that I didn't do with Talia is like breathing and relaxing into the contractions, which I did not do with Talia. I was just scared the whole time and had very little support other than my best friend. So yeah, the birth this time around, I'm not worried about it at all. So yeah, this week I've been thinking about the birth a little bit more, because it hit me that in like not so many months I'm gonna be pushing a tiny human out of my vagina. It hit me in the store, I just can't handle. Anyway, I'm gonna just shut up and stop blabbering, because I've been talking for like 14 minutes according to my camera. I'm gonna go ahead and show you my 14-week bump and my gorgeous new gym clothes. Anyway guys, that was my 14-week bump date. Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe below if you want to follow our journey. Give the video a thumbs up if you liked it, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!